Welcome, Chosen One.
What is up, you fine folks? Welcome to another Gwent video here on the Ace of Plays channel. Today I wanted to play Revenants, Revenant Control, another net deck, tier 1 net deck at that. Although, Team Leviathan Gaming has this at tier 1, but I net deck Team Elderblood's version, and they have it listed as tier 2. Now, is it just not as updated? Is it considered weaker by them because it is different? I don't know. Is it tier 1? Maybe. But like I said in yesterday's video, there's going to be a little bit of extra net decking just in this final time period before the expansion, just because I'm all out of ideas and inspiration for my own decks. It happens. We haven't had new cards in quite a while. Although, I guess that's not entirely correct, because today we got one new card. A single new card. Alzur was suddenly dropped. Patch came out early, as it always does. I mean, is it even considered early at this point? Alzur, human mage, 6 strength, 11 provision neutral. Whenever you play a spell card, spawn a random unit with the same provision cost on this row, counter 3. Now that counter 3 means that he can do this 3 times. It's not like a cooldown or anything. People have already played it, tested it. He can do this 3 times. That's what that means. When I look at this card, all I see is a wasted art. I don't like this. It's RNG, and like the fact that he can do it 3 times. Like if he gets immediately killed, okay, fine, good. With this effect, he kind of deserves it. But if he sticks on the board, yeah, like the stuff you can get, like the main thing is Neuromancy is a spell, and you can get Regis, which is the only bad thing, because it spawns and summons. He doesn't play it. You can get Regis as the only bad one, and then there's Draug and Great Oak, where you just get a flat 7 strength unit, so you're already at 13 points of value, and that's just after 1 use. You can get Keltalis, which is 9 strength, and you know, it spawns it on Alzur's row, so if you're in a match where you don't want Keltalis' effect to backfire, just play on ranged. But if, you know, for some reason you're playing in Swarm or something like that, and Keltalis' effect would be beneficial to you, just play Alzur on melee, hope that you get it, and you're up to 15 points, plus a continuous effect that can be really powerful. You can also just get Old Spear Tip. You can just get a flat out 12 point unit. Now the problem here is that there are 5 options. 1 is bad, but even if you get Regis, you're up to 8 points, you still have 2 uses left. I'm not a fan of this type of RNG. I hope this card becomes a meme card. I really do. You know, but for the sake of clickbait, and of course trying it before I ultimately judge it, I'm going to put him in this deck, because he does actually fit this deck quite nicely, because we have a Neuromancy, we have Curse of Corruption, Becker's Rock Slide, all very good spells at the fairly high provision cost. We will be getting some gold units with Alzur. And we have Forbidden Magic, so we have some backups if we don't draw into our big ones. We don't have many ways to protect him, but I think that's fine. Like, you can slap down a Defender, you can play Shield Wall, a lot of things you can do to make sure Alzur does get his initial effect, but I don't know, like if he gets killed, that's fine. I think it's okay. I don't really mind. Anyway. Otherwise, it is a straight up net deck, Team Elderblood's version. I preferred their version. And I believe it's maybe very similar to the last one I played as well. I don't remember if I net decked them. I thought I net decked Speci. Is Speci on Team Elderblood? I don't know. I don't pay attention to these things. But yeah, we have Revenants. Forbidden Magic, Triss. A lot of control tools. Ronvid. 1 frigate just to help us get some extra points, especially in round 1. Dropping a frigate can be very, very helpful. We're playing Mobilization. Our main target is Redanian Archer. Just getting multiple pings a turn, potentially, can be very good and very helpful for setting up all of our high value cards. Excuse me, still a little bit sick. But yeah, their exact version just plays Falibor instead of Alzur. But I figured, you know what, brand new card, came out today, same provision cost. They're both just here to slam points, so why not just try out Alzur so I can put him in the thumbnail, you know? Like the card is not all bad, like, it's fun. It is fun. And from what little I know about Alzur's lore, it's thematic and very fitting for the character. And the art is great, premium is great. It's just, either it's a meme card and it's like, it's kind of a shame that this badass art and character is used for a meme card. Or it's competitive, and then we have this wacky card that's competitive, and we're actually going to play a mirror, which is like the worst thing that can happen. Going first in a mirror with this deck is the worst thing that can happen. Very nice. Maybe they don't have Alzur. Maybe Alzur RNG saves us, in which case, you know what? It won't be all bad. Alright, so quite a few cards here. I mean, these may all be good, actually. I'm gonna ditch this. Alright. That seems fine. We have the round 1 Ronvid, which is very good. Very good. I don't know what it is, like, but when I'm congested, I feel like I struggle to speak. Like, it makes sense that I sound a little bit weird. And I guess it's because like things like happen when I talk, like inside here, and it makes it unpredictable even to me. Ooh, an archer.
So many of them, I'd have to wait to miss.
That's interesting.
Smile, you blooded chip.
That was a taxi? It was like this weird noise. It was like... Okay, it wasn't a taxi. It sounded like the taxi was revving up and then driving away, but it's some construction that... Always construction. That's like the content creator curse. I mean, every creator that I've watched, like there's always... Oh, I'm sorry guys, there's construction going on right outside my window. And you know, I get it. It happens. Alright, this guy's just trying to red coin me. That's okay. I guess that's fine. God, I wish I had... I mean, I wish I had a hammer in the morning, but I also wish I just had a boiling oil. And I don't want to Triss for it. That's the problem. You're playing Alzur's Thunder though, that's interesting. I have a pass, like, after all this, I can pass, get him to go a card down. But I really want to set up this Ronvid first. Let's see, if he plays his own Ronvid and pings, then we'll be tied. Yes.
For this most beautiful of maidens, I shall fight 100 duels.
I shouldn't have let this go on for so long. I think I messed up with that. I could Triss. I got a pretty good reactive hand. But if he wins and dry passes, I have to go first. And I can't be that reactive. I'm just gonna try this. Oh, forbidden magic. For some reason I didn't think. Okay, now I've lost uneven. I get greedy, didn't play around the card that I know he has. You know, this deck is resilient to a bleed, but it's not very resilient to, you know. Well, actually, because I passed on 5, I am safe from a dry pass as well. So I guess, all things considered, I did pretty well. Don't flatter yourself. Alright. We have some spells in Alzur, so this could be fun. I'm not going to need Peller in this matchup. Alright. Really? Alright, this guy's definitely going a little bit out of the ordinary on this one. Which I guess I can appreciate. Should I just go for a frigate? I mean, I don't have soldiers. I don't have soldiers in my hand. I don't know how that came to be, but it's definitely a thing that's going on. It's not good. It's not good. I know you have removal for this. Just do it. Oh, just the Royal Guard, huh? Alright. I am going to have to get a soldier. I guess this, and we just hope that he doesn't. Hope that he doesn't kill it. I'm sorry, I'm very uncomfortable in my chair. Okay, so we kind of wasted the frigate, but we at least, you know, we're fine. We made it to round 3 on even cards. I do have to play first, which puts me at a disadvantage. But I have Alzur. He can help. I would love to draw. These cards are just kind of too good. They are kind of too good. I want to draw an archer. Good, thank you. Thank you. Alright, Adalia, Archer, and then Mobilization. It does let us get set up with this first, which may be an advantage unless... I mean, he's just going to be able to slam them. He's just going to slam them. But I'll have so many. Well, let's do it. That one's shielded. That one has some power to it. You know, he can kill one. I'll play another one. He can kill one. I'll play another one. I guess maybe having to go first there doesn't hurt that much. Honestly, if I can slam this Alzur and then just like a Neuromancy into Curse of Corruption, that could be nasty. Again, sorry for moving around so much. I don't know what it is. I can't find a good position. You're always talking about your problems. Ooh. That's not fantastic though, right? I've seen way better than that. I do feel like I should try to get a Revenant going soon. Not gonna be greedy with charges. I'm just gonna set up a bunch of Revenant targets. There's no need to be greedy. Yeah, like I can deal with this. I can deal with this. Yeah, he shuts off the big one. I gotta be careful not to overcommit here. Overcommit my charges. I mean, if I just get one, if I just get the last one, I'll have 4 pings. I can shut off both. Maybe that's it. So he has 2 pings, so he can shut off 1 more of mine, but you know, I still have these 3 pings. I'll still have 2 of them going. I mean, I guess he can kill one. He can boiling oil one for sure. The problem with Alzur here is that, you know, I gotta play him before I play my spells. But that means I'll probably have to play him before my opponent has played all of their spells. What do you have? Another one? No, that's a Revenant. And they shut off one. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. I mean, I'm in a pretty decent position, I would say. Because I can do this. Please go on melee. I beg you. No, you just had to, didn't you? You just had to. Son of a bitch. Again, not gonna get greedy with these pings. Why did you have to go? Why did you have to go on that range row? By the way, I do realize that I have kind of messed up. Oh, really? Really? I mean, I thought about that when you played the Mata. You know, it makes sense. Makes sense, right? I mean, that's the best heat wave I'm getting here. Like, no doubt. No doubt about that. Let's go for a 2-turn kill on this. I mean, with Rock Slide, Oneiromancy, and hopefully Curse of Corruption will return to me. I mean, he only needs to beat a 6. It's just that he's playing a very similar deck, so he doesn't really beat 6s. Oh, clearing up space. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Alright. I mean, that's a priority. That one is definitely a priority. I mean, I can do both. Like, I'll just boiling oil. Like, it's fine. Alright. I want to hold off on Alzur as long as I can. Because I want him to stick, and I don't really have high hopes that that's going to happen. Unfortunately. But I mean, If it gets a heat wave, then great. But he has altered his deck to be able to fit in certain cards here. Like that Siege. Has he also played Oneiromancy? Yes. And he hasn't played Amphibious Assault, but I mean, he is playing NR, so he has to have it. I mean, that's going to go to 6. Which is not enough. And of course, if I hit it, he's going to ping off the armor here, which is not good. So I am just going to do this. One more space in the back here. Let's hope that he plays something big. I mean, I don't have to play this. I can just go for a Forbidden Magic. Oh, that's going to be big. That's going to be big. But I also just really want to slam that. Damn it. Damn it. I mean, what do? Do I let it live? And then go for this? I have to try. I'm gonna do this. Let no ping go to waste. Although I'm actually just gonna do this. And we'll see. I mean, he is gonna die. Like, we haven't seen Rock Slide, we haven't seen Heat Wave. Just a Boiling Oil and a Revenant ping does it. If he actually doesn't have it, then I'm amazed. I mean, he can have gone away from the control elements to fit in other stuff. Dude, if you can kill it, you kill it. If you can't, I win. Don't get my hopes up, sir. Do not get my hopes up. The problem is we could get Keltalis. We could get Keltalis, which would start pinging off our own dudes. At this point, I think it's worth it, though. No, we got Regis. And a Cave Troll. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I deserve that. Like, it's good that that happened on my first go. I'm glad that happened. The thing is, like, there are 6 defenders in the game, right? Alzur Javed won't be a defender, or won't provide defendership if he's spawned by Alzur. The others will. Of course, Fion is going to be very easy to deal with because he doesn't get his deploy boost. Otherwise, I mean, you can get a second defender if you play 9 provision spells. This is just sad at this point. I hope he lets me see what I get for my last one. Thaler. Alright. Well, I mean, how many points was that? That was 20 points, right? 7, 7, 6, yes. 20 points for 11 provisions. Honestly, considering the requirement, 20 points is not bad. The thing is, that Regis was a 1 in 5. And then there was a 2 in 5 that he would be worth 5 more points. We'd be up to 25. And then, of course, like, it could have been Keltalis. It could have been Spirit Tip. Like, it's... Alright, next up is N17K4 playing Nilfgaard. Ooh.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Interesting. Enslave. Enslave 4? What? Well, he's not going to enslave my Alzur, that's for sure. And that's what matters. Round 1 round bit. It's hot. Okay. This is a collection of bronzes that can do a lot of work if they live, but against Nilfgaard, a deck like this actually struggles. I know Nilfgaard is haha, it's the weak one, but they have a lot of good control tools, so it's still scary when you're playing a deck like this. Cards that actually die to tourney joust, that's you can't play that in November 2020. You can't do that. That's not okay. Enslave 4, I mean, I haven't seen Enslave 4 since like right after Enslave came out. Ooh. Well, if I had been the one going first, that would have hurt a lot more. Luckily, though, I'm going second, so I can just play some nice little fun cards. Very nice little fun cards. I want to be careful with the frigate until I know what he's up to. Yeah, Enslave 4, that's weird. I mean, you can play Enslave 5 and still fit in Invocation, Masquerade Ball, Eat Wave. And any of that bullcrap you want to fit in, you can still do with Enslave 5. Like, there's no reason to go down to Enslave 4. And honestly, like, there are enough tactics that are either playable or very cheap that this could be avoided. And 17k4, this could be avoided. Alright? I want you to know how avoided this could have been. I may just pass. I mean, why not? Depends on what he plays. If he keeps playing low to the ground, I may... Okay. That does qualify as low to the ground. Let the hunt begin. Alright. These are all cards that are going to be kind of problematic to play efficiently. There's no need to play just so I can lose. We play to win here. We don't play to lose. Although if I'd shown you that last match I played against Overwhelming Hunger, you would have thought differently. Okay. No. No. I promise you, I have gold cards in the deck. I didn't take them out between games. I have more golds in the deck. I don't know what's happening. I really want them, though. They're good. They're good cards. Alright, Nilfgaard. What you got? Enslave 4. What is that? What is it? Okay. Not a single boiling oil in my hand. But with God as my witness, I did want it. fucking... I mean, if he has another one, then he sure as hell plays around this. That's for sure, because it will die. It will die, and he'll be up by 6 points. Which is not all that impressive. Okay, just a pass. Okay, I can use these to thin out my deck here, so I can draw into them golds of mine. Against this, I think I'm better off just going with him. And also the ballista. I mean, I know that's a lot of my setup, but I do have hopefully immobilization double archers. And he definitely has one more lock in his deck, but I'm not sure how in on the locks he is. There's no way to know for sure. I know that's just a boiling oil. I mean, that could come in handy. I'm gonna ditch one of those. Can I please draw a gold? That's one. I'm not getting Alzur this match, am I? I'd have to Neuromancy for him, and then like I can't justify it. No. No Alzur this match, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Instead, we could go for Trist or Adalia. Adalia would let me pull off the very protected Redanian archers again, but I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, you're gonna fight 100 duels. This is the 3rd duel you're fighting today. Well, in this match, you fought some duels in the last one. Good for you. And you're gonna get to duel a lot of dead guys. Not 100, but yeah, close. Maybe like 3. It's not too far off. It's like 3%. There we go. Again, you can play this and Heat Wave and Invocation and just all the silly non-tactics you want. And you can still have Enslave 5. You're scaring me, dude. Okay, spending a lock there. That's very good for me. I am very fine with this. I may just kill this. I know I'm falling a little bit behind on my plan here. So I should get those archers down. They can deal with most problems. But do I want a Adalia archer? Do I just want an archer? Do I want a amphibious assault archer? If I'm amphibious, then he can't seize them. But then I have this archer that I just have to play. Do I really want to just play an archer? It doesn't strike me as what I want to do. Yeah, that's fine.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
It's okay, but I do have to I think I want to do it like this. I'm going to take the boost off of him just so he can't give armor, because that just makes it so much harder to ping his shit down. Let's see what he does. Let's see what his response to this is. You know, I may have kept this Peller for nothing. Although, I mean, there's probably poison and Vincent in his hand. You know, I may actually save a life today. Well, the Peller will save a life. I will play the Peller. Which makes me a hero. Okay. Well, feeling a bit peckish, that's for sure. Well, let's hope that saved his life. Now I can kill this. Which I don't know if it was a great idea, but I mean, it was a 5-point kill for 3 points of damage. 5-point kill is pretty good. Okay, he's back at it again. Not very fun.
So many of them, I'd have to aim to miss.
I mean, it's a shame, but it's... Ah, there we go. That makes sense. But I mean, he did seize a 2. And I know, there's a bit more to it than that.
Gentlemen have their vices.
I'm just gonna do this.
I'll do what I can.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me a Redanian archer with 2 pings on it and a spying tag and then an amnesty. Thank you, sir. You're a merciful God. That was great. I'm sure he's pissed. Like I'm not playing Revenants properly, but I mean I'm bullying. I'm a bully. I'm a sexy bit of bully. That's not okay to say. It's not okay. I mean, he could still win. He could still win. I mean, my last few cards aren't exactly spectacular. You know?
What is it you want? The Empire will be victorious.
Yes. I don't mind that. Just gonna set up some 1-strength targets here. That's a lot of provisions for a 2-point play. Oh god. Foiled again. I mean, I can't play my Revenant now. If I want to kill his Revenant. Am I really going to be that greedy? I honestly kind of think I have to be. Like, that was a good amnesty. If he has another amnesty, dude. I mean, that's pretty big. If he has another amnesty, please don't win. That would suck if he won. Ooh, Wilgefortz. Please. Alzur. No. That's pretty good too. That's pretty good too. Alzur would have been hilarious because I do have a spell here. Alzur would have been hilarious. Alright, I mean he has 4 points here. He just needs 9 points to win. That's not that good. Okay, he won. That's sucked. Man, if he had gotten Alzur with that Wilgefortz, it would have been a different story. That was Devotion in Nilfgaard. Enslave 4, no. Otherwise, good. Good. He got a good amnesty on that Revenant. I mean, his leader was doing garbage. that game, but he still won by 4 points. I mean, that... Did I play my deck wrong? Like, I didn't get a Revenant until very late, but like, I was busy. Alright, one lucky Shield Wall player just got a free win. Pro tip.
It is how I punish those who irritate.
Unless you get Regis from a Neuromancy after Alzur, you probably shouldn't go for a Curse of Corruption. I mean, you don't get to know what you get until you go for... Just don't go for Curse of Corruption unless your opponent has something bigger than like a Keltalis or Spear Tip, because that was not good. Okay, going first against bullshit. I love it. I'm not going to do the same mistake that I made in that one match that you're not getting to see. What did I do, you may ask? Well, basically, during the mulligans, I said, okay, I'm not going to Amphibious Assault into Carrack Frigates just so he can Manticore it. And I didn't. But then, a couple of turns later, I had no units on the board still, for some reason. I Amphibious Assaulted for a Frigate. And he got Manticored. So that's nice. Anyway. He can get Manticored, right? No, he can get Heat Waved. That's... I mean, it kinda sucks, but with the right setup, it won't matter that much. So I'm gonna say that it's fine. I'm gonna say that it's fine. We still got a Heat Wave out of him with a 6 provision card. That's pretty good. I don't mind that. And now we can go for this. And hope he doesn't maroon on my dude. Because it's my only soldier. Ooh! Oh! I mean, why didn't you play that before the Foglet? That's the only thing, but... Ooh! Cool. Fiend. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of Deathwish units for this card to get good 4 provision value. And its potential carryover. That's neat. Okay, so even though we're probably ending off with Overwhelming Hunger, it's different. I mean, it may be the same from here on out, but at least you played a Fiend. Which I really don't see why he didn't play that before the Foglet. That was weird. I see no reason why that Foglet was in such a hurry to get out. Okay. That's a Barghest. Getting them Foglets going. That's nice. It's very nice. Okay. Oh, now you're going the melee row, huh? I've been complaining for like 2 matches in a row that you always go unranged. They weren't in a row. And probably... Did you see any of them? I think the first one had that. And then there was one that did not. Okay. We do win round 1. This is going to be a very, very dry pass. Do you think? No. There's no way. There's no way. Don't really want 2 of you. I'll be honest. Can't dump one. think I will. See what he does. Dude, no. No, 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 no. You are still at 8. You have another turn that you can play whatever the hell you want. Just to test me if I'm bleeding or dumping. That's what you should have played. And then you would have seen that I dumped. Oh, honey. You coming in here with your fiends and you're impressing me and all that, and then you're just a shield wall player playing monsters. Okay, that's unfair. That's. I mean, the thing is, like, as soon as you stop playing shield wall and play any other deck, like, your IQ rises significantly. So that was uncalled for and very mean. And there was no need to say those things, and I apologize. Good hand, though. Oh, I'm gonna Alzur so hard. I want to draw him. Let me draw him. Oh, this could be it. I'm going to keep the rest, even though I think I know better. Alright, don't mess this up. Adalia needs to come down on this. The problem is, like, he's gonna actually get pretty far with those larvae, which sucks. But I just want to play around Manticore. And I think, like, next turn, I'm gonna get archers. I'll let him have it. I'm gonna be super greedy with Alzur, so I'll let him have it. I mean, that's a turn he misses thrives, which is very good. Then we're gonna get these boys. You can't Manticore me. Both these boys are pretty protected. I mean, this could be good. And I'm not gonna go taller than this 7, so. Oh, no. That shuts up 1, but I can give it the armor back with this other Royal Guard, so I'm not too concerned. I don't like the a lot of thrive going here. I think I'm gonna do this melee. Yes, good, very good. All right. We're gonna get crazy with Alzur. Okay, it's only 1/3 that he gets that. Alright? Please don't. Okay? I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna try to get a new Revenant. Oh, he has Ruin. Uh-oh. That is actually very, very greedy. Very greedy. I don't like that. Hopefully I can match him. I'm just gonna have to kill a rat. It's 11 points. It's so tempting. Oh, and he goes on ranged. My man, you went on ranged. Well, it happens. Alright, that's not as good. Hopefully he doesn't have that many consumes. Hopefully if he does, it's like a K-Ran. That would be good. That would be fun. I don't know. I want to play this. Okay, Alzur is gonna have to pull in some work, but I mean, if he sticks, like it's just a better scenario. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. I like this greed that I'm seeing here. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna slam this. I'm only gonna play 2 spells with Alzur, which kind of sucks. I hope he has too many consumes. That'd be nice. Yes, go greedy, sir. Go greedy. Please live. Please, no random parasite. I mean, it's not even that random, of course. Oh, it's just a cat again. Oh my god, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I mean, he's already at 12. This is fine. Okay. I mean, my next tribute will cost 0. That's fine. What do we get? It's Keltalis, which is going to kill one of my dudes, but it's fine. Alzur. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, look, before making this, you know, when I just seen Alzur, I looked over the different spells and the different units that you can get for each provision cost. And honestly, it's really mostly just the 13 one that I think is too consistently very good. Because like the other ones, like they're like there's Oneiromancy, right? 13. You have Regis, which is bad. Then you have 2 okay ones. One that is sometimes pretty good, other times game-winning, Keltalis. And then you just have Spirit Tip, right? It's too consistent, I think. But like after that, you know, you go into like Renew and Blue Dream. They're 12 provisions. And, you know, from there, you can get, like, a Hemdall, a Radia, War Elephant, which would be epic. But then it quickly goes down into, like, still valuable, you know, for Alzur's provision cost. And then, you know, potentially really insane. And then garbage. And, you know, just not good. And then, let's see, what other spells do we have? Spell. Yeah, there's Uma, which I guess can spawn another Alzur. And then we have 1 at 10, which is like the 11 and 10, like they're not cards that see play. And like the things they can get. Like especially 11, like you can get lucky living armor. This can backfire, but can also be epic. And then some still pretty good ones. This one's very crazy. You get Damien, like the 13 provision slot is too consistent. The other ones I think may be wild enough that he won't do much. What I did find though, that his condition, like to get max value, you gotta play Alzur and then play 3 spells. And like a lot of the better spells are cards that you want to be able to play whenever you want, whenever you need them. So I don't know, his condition is fair. And for a lot of the provision costs of the spells, I think maybe it is meme tier. Like similar to like Treasure Bros, right? Like they're both 6 for 7. So for 14 provisions, you get 12 points. You don't need a lot from that treasure for them to at least be solid plays that won't lose you the game. And it's the same with Alzur. Like most things you can get, even after his one use of his ability, we'll put him at least playable tier. I don't know. I don't appreciate the heavy RNG. But I guess as long as it stays as a meme card, it doesn't get too playable, then it's at least not going to ruin the game. Right? It's not going to ruin the game. Although he can be disgusting. I wonder what goes through their minds when they make cards like this. And also like Master Mirror. Like when I first saw this, I thought it had to be insane. Because you get an immediate transformation, right? And if you just make sure your leftmost card is like a 4 provision card, you turn it into a legendary. But I guess like there are legendaries that actually won't be worth much more than a 4. It's such a tricky balancing process. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what their process is. Master Mirror, of course, did not turn out to be playable at all. It's a very, very much a meme card, which is good. A card like that should be a meme card. A card like this should be a meme card. I mean, I guess you can look at this as like an 11 provision engine that only procs 3 times, right? Six strength, but there's so much protection in the game now, especially like NR with shield wall. Like, how do you deal with it? Yeah, heat wave, but we have to get into a time soon where heat wave is an auto include. I don't know. I'm rambling here. I think it's cool that they added a new card. Before the expansion, we got 1 new card, and it's a funny one, but. I'm not sure it's gonna inspire me to start building a bunch of Alzur decks. Like I love Nova decks. This is a card that I think is fair. It has a fair cost, a fair requirement, and a fair ability. Alzur is just wacky. And I know some of you may think that, oh, but Ace, isn't that what you want? You want to play meme decks? You want to play random stupid shit? I don't. I like underplayed cards. I like to experiment with cards that are underplayed, underappreciated. Not flat out meme shit. I mean, it's funny every now and then, of course. But a card like this, like Alzur, he's like a big character. Epic art, epic premium. A very fitting ability, but is so good. Honestly though, if it hadn't been for Aneromancy, being so good on its own, and this just makes it better, and the drops from it being so consistent, maybe I would have been okay with this. Because like I said, other spells, like the pools are so much bigger, the cards are less impactful. I mean, if they had like tweaked him, you know, maybe buffed him a little bit and made it only work on bronze spells, I would have loved this card. Would have been one of my favorite cards. But because this can give you a free 13 provision unit, because you're playing your already playable 13 provision card, I don't like that. Like, if they made him like cheaper, more resilient, and they made it only work on bronze spells, I know there are not a lot of bronze spells that are available to certain factions. It's not called spells. There's Stammelfords, which is not good. Alzur Thunder, which is fine. Pact, which is fine. Like if we got more neutral bronze spells, and Alzur only worked on bronzes, but he was buffed in some way, I would like that. Like, it's just so swingy. I'm not a fan of swingy cards. Not like that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry for the ramble, but I don't know. I saw we got a new card. I got hyped. I looked at the card itself, and like all hype was lost. Not all hype for the expansion. Like the expansion is still, probably gonna be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. And this is probably just, the meme card. It's the master mirror of this new expansion, but I don't know. I wanted more. I guess I wanted less, because this card is a lot. I guess I wanted less than this. I don't know. If anyone can rationalize in the comments why this is actually a healthy card, please do, because I want to love it, but right now I can't. Anyway. Revenants. A tricky archetype to play, but it is fun. I think it's control done right. Nature's Gift is a bit too much. Honestly, I mean, in some cases this is too much as well. Like, it can get insane, but it's fun. It's fun every now and then. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Apologies again for the ramble rant. There's no ramp in Gwent, thank God. What time is it? Ooh, in 10 minutes that developer overview video is gonna come out. So when you're seeing this, it will have been out for probably an hour at least. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. They're gonna reveal the new expansion, and hopefully some new cards that aren't Alzur. That would be great. Anyway, go do that. Go enjoy your life. Have a good one, and I hope to see you again soon.